good day to you. Welcome back to another episode of me reacting to the things that you made and showed me this week. So since last week, loads of you shared your work with me, which has been absolutely awesome. So before we crack into it, if you would like to see my reaction to your work or see me share your work on here every Thursday, then post something that you made on Instagram or Facebook and tag me using @ZebranoWoodcraft, and then I'll be able to see it and I'll be able to take a screenshot of my phone if it's cool, and I'll share it on this little series of me reacting to your work. So if that sounds good, tag me up. And also there are links in the description to my free download, which is a little guide on how to make bentwood rings, and my course Next Level Wooden Rings is open for enrollment, so check out the links in the description. Alright, so the first bit of news, this is something that I made last week. It was for a charity raffle put on by Coast Worthing, and they were raising funds to feed 100 families over Christmas, which I thought was a really lovely cause. And so Ant messaged me and asked me if I could spare a prize of any kind, and so I made this lovely European twist pen with it's like a Marley bill and resin blank that I had lying around the shop for like 5 years. What's more important is that Coast managed to raise £5,842 with their charity efforts over December. So well done, you guys, and I'm sure that some families are going to get some delicious Christmas dinners, which is awesome. Alright, so this first image was sent to me by a chap called John Garcia on Facebook. And John basically sent me a really nice message saying that learning how to craft rings by hand had massively helped him with his mental health. And I just thought that was so awesome, because a lot of the times it feels like no one's like watching my content. And, you know, for me, like making rings is, I've been doing it for so long as, you know, an endeavor for profit as a business. And so sometimes I kind of forget that making things can be therapeutic. And I'm just really happy that, you know, John has found something he enjoys. And I'm just really looking forward to seeing you fall down the rabbit hole, dude. I think that, you know, you've got a lot of potential. Like, I see these rings here. I think they're made with walnut by the look of it. And there's a good consistency there. You know, nice neat wraps in your bentwood rings. Got a nice finish. Great choice of woods. I just think that's really cool. So, yeah, just, you know, it's wicked to see someone just doing something just for the pure joy of it. I love it. So keep going, bro. You also sent me this image, which is a polymer clay inlay ring, and I just really like those colors and the pattern of the marbling. And again, it's just really cool to hear about people, you know, just making things for the joy of it, and to hear that it's having some kind of, you know, therapeutic effect. That's wicked. Thank you so much for sharing that with me, John. And just keep on crafting, bro. You're doing really well. Alright, who's next? Oh, I messed up my slideshow. Damn it. Right, this one was submitted by Ark Valley Woodcraft. Their handle is down the bottom there. And they said that this ring is a new ring made with a rare angelique wood veneer. And I think that wood looks really beautiful. Looks really kind of similar to wenge or wenge. I never know how to pronounce that. But yeah, lovely dark wood. Beautiful finish there. Nice neat wraps. And I think that is a very nicely made ring. So look forward to seeing more from you. Big up to Ark Valley Woodcraft. There we go. There's their handle down the bottom. Great stuff. Thank you for sharing. Alright, who is next? I had to give this guy a shout out just because of his Instagram handle. I just thought it was really cool. Beer_me_please. And yeah, he sent me or tagged me in a couple of rings. So there was this one and this one, which I think were both absolutely beautiful designs. This one, he said, was an ode to an Arizona sunset with purple heart, Paduke, copper, turquoise, and pink coral sand dune sand. Wow. So yeah, that's like really cool to kind of pick a theme and then, you know, find the materials and make the ring to fit it. I think anyone who's using Paduk and Purple Heart is brave, because if you've ever tried to use them, they're Snap City. So you've done really well there, dude. I think that the colours are really nice. And I love the edge inlays. I'm a sucker for an edge inlay. It's just nice and different. So that's really cool. And this one, what does he say here? He said, my very first bentwood ring. First or not, couldn't make it easier myself, so stoked on the finished product. And he said the fabrication was pretty straightforward, but CA glue was a huge pain in the ass. Yeah, I think we've all had that problem. But dude, if that's your first bentwood ring, you are doing very well for yourself, young sir. Again, that Purple Heart is probably one of the most difficult woods to use. And you went straight in with a metal inlay and two tones. So well done, man. I think you did really well there. And what a lovely picture as well. I think the photography is beautiful. I like the, you know, put a wooden ring on a log and take a photo of it. It's mega. Good stuff, bro. Thank you very much for sharing that with me. Keep on going. Who's next? James Defoe. Defoe _design_ on Instagram. And he shared this one with me. Wow. I've been following James for quite a while now, and he definitely thinks outside the box when it comes to inlays and wooden rings. And yeah, I mean, look at that. That's well cool. It's got some kind of like honeycomb, like copper inlay, I'm guessing, with, I think there's like glow in the dark pigment in between those little like holes in the copper, and turquoise. What does it say? I've had this one in my head for a while. I was originally going to cut out the copper and patina in it before inlaying. In the end, I added faux patina coloration by mixing some turquoise with the crushed goldstone. So yeah, follow James Defoe _design _ really comes up with some interesting ideas for inlays. I think that's really cool. I think that that kind of copper, I don't even know what you'd call that. Is it like honeycomb or something? Like a copper honeycomb? I don't know. It looks really cool anyway. Very interesting. And I bet that was a right pain in the butt to make. I'd really be interested to see what the seam looked like on the copper. Because, you know, if that's soldered as well and the seamless, that would look absolutely sick. Alright, nice. Follow James, Defoe _design _ Good stuff. Cheers, bro. This one was shared to me from a YouTube subscriber. Los _brojos _pendejo _Alex Leo. Sorry, dude, if I butchered your name there. But this is looks to be like a beech bentwood ring, or two beech bentwood rings. So nice wraps there, I think. They look very neat. I'm not sure if you've got a finish on there or if you've just gone like for a sateen finish. But yeah, it looks nice and neat. And I think that this chap here makes more than just wooden rings. He makes a lot of different stuff. So, you know, it's good to see someone dipping their toes in and trying a bit of a different craft than they're used to. I'd like to see what you make when you get your hands on some nice exotic wood veneers, man. So yeah, keep on cracking, brother. Alright, next. This one was shared by Max Jensch. Sorry, dude, I'm butchering people's names today. Damn it. But yeah, this is a polymer clay inlay ring. Lovely colours and really kind of neat, beautiful work. What did Max say? It turned out pretty okay. I would have liked a stronger pattern. Also, the clay was fairly tough to work and very brittle, making it less than pleasant to work with. Yeah, I found that with the first time I tried to make one of those, I used like the Fimo Professional, and I found that clay was like really like dense and hard to work with, and so I used the Fimo Soft in the end, which was really delightful. It was really nice and easy. So yeah, it's probably just worth playing around with different clays and kind of seeing what works best for you. But you know what, dude, I think that the pattern looks lovely. Nice neat work. and, you know, you probably got a lot of clay lying around for a bit more experimentation. Good stuff, man. Thanks so much for sharing. Alright. This one was shared on Facebook by Robert Trebor Aradorf, and he did put a link to his Etsy shop in the post. I think it was R187 Art. But they look cool. I did check out your Etsy shop as well. And I think the one thing that I would say is that you need to put your prices up, man. Don't be afraid to charge, you know, a good hourly rate for your work. At the end of the day, these things ain't easy to make. It takes a lot of skills. So, yeah, I would say put your prices up by, well, double them, basically. I would say double your prices, bro. Make some money. You deserve it. So well done, Robert. Thanks for sharing that, dude. R187 Art on Etsy. Who is next? Bam! Alright, Shed 41 Woodcrafts. My girl in Australia. I think this was Brooke. Shed 41 Woodcrafts. Thanks so much for sharing this, Brooke. Brooke has been a next level wooden ring student, and she has been a fast learner and making some really lovely rings. This one here is made with Queensland walnut, Queensland silver ash, and copper inlay. So I love that. Really cool to see someone, you know, sticking with like indigenous woods and materials that kind of reflect, you know, reflect where they come from. You know what I mean? That is really cool. Well done, Brooke. Lovely ring, beautiful finish. And yeah, some technical stuff going on there. You know, making like a 3-tone ring with the wood inside and 2 different woods on the outside with a copper inlay between them, and then like a CA finish. You know, that ain't easy. I think you did a really good job, and I'm looking forward to seeing more. Thank you so much for sharing. Another next level wooden ring students. This was Matt Newby, I believe, and his Instagram handle is Exotic Woods, but with an XO, like Exotic Woods. Pretty cool little Instagram handle there. And he made looks to be like a dual inlay, like opal rings. There's like a purple and a blue opal. Wicked. I think that looks really good. Opal inlays are pretty tricky, I think, especially like on metal ring blanks, because, you know, it goes kind of like see-through, translucent. So you can normally kind of see the metal through the opal. But I think Matt's done a really good job there. You know, he's got a nice depth in those opal inlays. And I mean, I bet if you were to like turn that ring around in your hand, you see all the fires going off and all the different colors in the purple and the blue opals. So yeah, a really nice bit of work there, bro. Lovely finish, and it's nice and neat. I think a lot of people, when they make the opal inlays, they just jam loads in, and it's just an absolute mess. So yeah, it's really cool to see something really nice and neat. So yeah, keep cracking, man. I think that's a cool little design, and I bet you'll sell a few of those as well. Alright, so now it's time to shout out a maker, one of my maker bros, someone who is in the ring maker. This is a knife from Emberleaf Workshops. So on Instagram, Emberleaf_workshops. Go and give them a follow, because they are craftsmen in the truest sense of the word. So this knife here is Damascus steel, like a stainless Damascus blade with a mammoth ivory handle. Oof! It's made out of a mammoth tusk and Damascus steel. That is so cool. Such a beautiful knife. I really love like the little pins with the Emberleaf logo, the pattern of the Damascus, you know, that cool like stabilized mammoth ivory handle. It's just got like a real tactile look to it. Beautiful finish, and you can bet that knife is sharp as hell. Dude, give Emberleaf Workshops a follow on Instagram. Those guys really do make some awesome stuff. So thank you so much to everyone who shared your work with me. If you want to get featured next week, I think next week's video will be out on Christmas Eve. So has anyone been making some Christmas presents? share them with me, bro. Tag me up on Insta. Where's the thing? Down there. At Zebrano Woodcraft on Facebook or Instagram. It's easier if you do it on Instagram because then I can just screenshot it and your Instagram handle will be on there and everything. It's really cool. But if Facebook is all you got, then do it on Facebook or even drop me a DM. I don't mind. I love this stuff as well. Cool. Let me know in the comments which one was your favourite. I loved them all. I think my favourite was John's, the first rings. I just love that, you know, it really helped him out with his mental health. And just to see someone making stuff for the pure joy of it and getting some therapy from it is really refreshing. So that was my personal favourite, but let me know which one you thought was best. Check out the links in the description and all the other usual YouTube malarkey. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next week.